I'm gonna share what the Bible says about conforming to the world. In hip hop, in hip hop today, it doesn't matter if you have your own record label. If you have your own record label, you still conforming. You still conforming. So I'm already sure about conforming. Okay, a lot of rappers in hip hop think it's, if they sign a record deal with someone. No, if you have your own record label in hip hop, you still conforming. You still conforming. Hip hop has no substance in it. There's no substance. So in hip hop music, in the hip hop music industry, conforming to the ways of this world, even if you have your own record label, even if you have your own label, the same thing gonna happen. The same thing. You're doing exactly what the world wants you to do. You're still conforming. You're still conforming. He says, do not copy the behaviors and customs of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Be transformed into a new person by letting God change your thinking. So, what are they talking about in hip hop? The same old stuff. And you got people that just buying into everything. They buying into everything. If you're not talking about what people want you to say, then they won't listen to it. If it ain't negativity in your mouth, that's mostly how you make it in the music industry. Even if you have your own record label, if you don't want to do that, then you're not gonna make no money. Nobody's gonna buy your stuff because people want to be famous. They want to be rich. They want everybody to see them. That's empty. Everybody rides a wave. That's empty. It's empty. Ain't nothing there. There ain't no substance. It's the same old stuff. Same old stuff. The listeners are being hypnotized. But if a man or woman want to have a relationship with Christ and they don't want to talk about that, nah, no, we can't do that. We don't want to do that. Nah, nope. They don't want to hear that. Nope. You gotta be like crabs in a bucket. Everybody got to be talking about the same stuff. Jesus Christ didn't make us the same. So you want to share God's truth, you're not gonna be able to be on that label because they want you to make music for the streets, and that's not helping the streets. That's not helping no young man in the streets. When you promoting doing wrong, you promoting that lifestyle and then try to justify it. No, it seems right though. It seems right. Man thinks he's smarter than Jesus Christ. He really does. There's a way of life that looks harmless. It's harmless. It looks harmless to rap about negativity. It looks harmless. Proverbs 14:12 in the Bible. There's a way of life that looks harmless. The life that you rap about, it looks harmless. It looks harmless. You may think it's right. You think it's right because man think his ways are better. They don't see the influence that it has on the kids. They don't see that. They just justify it. I'm not doing anything wrong. There's a way of life that looks harmless. Again, it leads straight to hell. Surely people appear to be having a good time, but it ends in heartbreak. Even if you have your own record label, it seems right to just rap about this anything. That's not helping the young men on the street. All I ever learned from hip hop was growing up was how to do wrong. Those lyrics, they put you in the mood to do wrong. But the devil had my mind so hypnotized back in the 90s, I ain't know. And people are trying to take up for these rappers. They're trying to take up for them because they didn't bought into everything they're saying. But if they don't want to say that no more and they want to have a relationship with Christ, oh, nobody want to listen to them no more. Long as they saying what you want them to say. Because most of all the lyrics in hip hop are rebellious lyrics. But the person that's listening to it, like, no, 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 no. They're trying to take up for that person. There is a way of life that looks harmless. The lifestyle that's being rapped about in hip hop, Jesus Christ said it looks harmless. It looks harmless to rap about this stuff. It looks harmless. There is a way that seems right to man, but in the end is the way of death. And even laughing, being in pain in the end may be grief. It seems right. What they say, common sense don't work. We have five senses: touch, taste, smell. Thank God for that. Okay? But people ain't listening to no common sense. Mm-mm. They need Jesus. Thank God for our five senses, but that's what's going on in hip hop today. People doing what there is a way that of life that looks harmless. It looks harmless to rap about that. It looks harmless. It looks harmless, but in the end, it leads straight to hell. They appear to be having a good time, but all the laughter will end in heartbreak. So, and hip hop wasn't always like that. Hip hop has not always been like that. When hip hop got into the 90s, that's when hip hop took a turn. That's when everybody started talking about the money, the cars, the clothes. Then we got into the 21st century. Now all hip hop is about is money, cars, clothes, and women. And people are just buying into everything these rappers say. But if you want to have a relationship with Christ and you don't want to rap about that no more, not too many people gonna fool with you. They ain't gonna talk with you. Nope. Because you're not doing what they want you to do. They want you to rap about what everybody else is doing. Everybody else is rapping stuff that's not good. But people are riding around in their cars just buying into everything everybody say. Man and woman think they ways are better. Man think his ways is better. Woman think her ways are better. They think their ways are better than Jesus Christ. They think they smarter than Jesus Christ. It looks harmless. People in the streets and that street life is trying to get out of that. Or they either locked up in jail or they're not in this world no more. But you got a lot of people that's hypnotized to those lyrics. This to sell some digital albums. This to sell some digital albums. So in hip hop music, being conforming to the world is no good. It looks, it seems right what they rap about, but it leads to heartbreak. It's heartbreak in hip hop. It's heartbreak. Man and woman think they ways are better than Christ. And people continue to support lyrics that lead to death. But if I want to rap about having a relationship with Christ, oh man, no, we don't want to hear that. I'd rather rap about having a relationship with Christ and rap my testimony how God delivered me instead of rap a bunch of foolishness and share how God delivered me, how he changed me. I pray that that would help people on the streets. I'd rather rap about that, but I know that's not popular. That's not gonna sell right. It's not talking about how you hitting the block and how you doing all this stuff and how you getting people to buy into what you're saying. I'd rather rap about what God told me to rap about, not what you say, not what the world say. It don't matter about no record sales. Nope. I'd rather rap about what God told me, how God changed me, how he delivered me, how he healed my broken heart, how he's helping me every day. So it's heartbreaking in hip hop. Hip hop is heartbreaking today. Hip hop is heartbreaking. And the people that are listening are being so deceived. The devil is deceiving the listener. They being deceived. The devil is deceiving them in them lyrics. But hip hop is heartbreaking. Hip hop is heartbreaking. It leads to heartbreak. It looks fun what they doing as they bragging about the street life. It looks harmless, but it leads to heartbreak. It said all the laughter will end in heartbreak. It's heartbreaking. But people who support that, the devil is hypnotizing their minds. The listeners are hypnotized. But if they wanted a relationship with Jesus Christ and they don't want to do that no more, I tell you, a lot of rappers and hip hop people wouldn't be their friend no more. That's what happened when you step out of darkness and you want to come into the light. People won't be your friend no more. That's mostly why I bought some of the hip hop back in the day in the 90s. Other than that, I wouldn't have bought it. But hip hop is heartbreaking today. Hip hop is very heartbreaking. You got millions of men and women The devil is deceiving their mind through those lyrics. But I'm praying that God's goodness and kindness lead them to repentance. Bye bye.